what I'm going to do is show you how to make a quick scatter type brush. And a scatter brush is pretty cool. You can, let me just get this into the normal thing here. You can take a scatter brush and make a component, and what I did was over in my brush area I got some ants, and in the ants I just made a normal little stroke and selected the scatter for the ants, and you can do this with anything. So let me Control A and delete that. So what we're going to do is make a silly little scatter brush. So I'm going to go into my shapes, my ellipse, and I'm going to make a perfect little circle by clicking and dragging and holding my shift key down and make this nice little circle, and we'll go into the strokes and make it just a couple, maybe a 3-stroke here. So now I'm going to select that circle and use my shortcut key Control C and Control V as in paste. And with this one selected, I'm going to right click, transform, scale, and I'm going to scale that 25%. I'm going to go ahead and say OK and move that into my little space that I want. And then once again I'm going to right click, transform, scale, and this time I'm going to make a copy. And in that copy, now that we have an outline, I'm just going to actually convert it to a fill. So now you kind of see where I'm going with this. Select that fill, hold my shift key down and select the other circle, hold my alt key, and you can see the little dual arrow come when I click on my alt key, and I'm just going to click and drag a copy, make sure the intersect is correct, and then let go of everything, and now I have a silly little face. So I'm going to click and drag with my select tool right here, click and drag, or use Control A, select all. Now everything's selected. I'm going to go over to my brush panel, drop down a new brush, and I want to make that a new scatter brush. Okay, what is my scatter brush called? Okay, you can play around with the size and what happens when things scatter. You can do that now, or you can do that when you use your scatter brush. So I say okay, and now I'm going to delete what I have here. I'm going to take my brush, paint, and now I have my scatter. And if you don't like this scatter always, you can double click, say, you know what, I want my size to be different, I want spaces. You can change all this stuff here, scatter it, rotate it, all these little things can, you can change. Okay, let's go ahead and apply it now. So you can see that what happens is the scatter is different. So there's a simple scatter brush. Have fun making your brushes.